Hello everybody, welcome to this video. We just want to introduce to you how to define live packs. But before we talking about live pack and how to define it, we need to define first thing, the initial thing. Before you define a pack, you should define the content of the pack. So the content of the pack is live, so we have pack of five lives here. So we need to define first live, and after that we can define live pack of 5, as you can see here. So in order to define a live pack, which is a product that you can purchase it for a single time, and you can have many items of this kind, like I can have 60 live, I can have 50 live, I can have 15 live. So you have to define this item as a single use virtual good. So first thing, in order to define live, we have to use also make an instance of this product, of this product ID. So in order to make live, we have to go and to define a virtual good. So if you come here, we have a region, and in this region we define virtual goods. So the first thing we define here a virtual good, and we give it an instance name live, and we use here something called new single use virtual good, and we give it a name, we give it a description, and also we give it live underscore product underscore ID here. So yeah, this is really awesome. So we have live underscore product underscore ID, and we have to purchase this live not through the store, but we purchase it with virtual items. So you can purchase this live not from the not with money. We can purchase it with virtual item with coins. So here we use this way. We give it a live product ID, which is basically the identifier for the live, and here we give it the purchase type, which is new purchase with virtual item. In the previous example for coins, we used purchase with market, but here we use with virtual item because we want to purchase this item with the virtual coin that we have. So because we want to purchase this with virtual coin, we just give it the payment amount, which is coin item ID, which stands for coins, and here we give it the number or the payment amount for of these coins. So here, in order to purchase a live, we have to pay 150 coin. So that is the reason when you go to the game here and try to play, and if you go to the store. Okay, so here inside Unity, we are running we are using Soomla here also, and the Mindizor project, in order to test functionality. So you can test functionality through the editor, so you don't have all the time to export a project into APK, but the real test always gonna be much better on the real device. So all the time, before, to make sure that everything works correctly, you have to export the application to the APK file and export it to your Android device. But you can test the functionality here using the Mindizor project easily in your Unity player. So if I go to the store, for example, notes here, I don't have any coins, so I can add more coin, add more lives. So I need to, the number of lives here is 22. I need to go to the store, and I need to purchase a new life. So the cost of life is 150 coin. So in order to purchase the life, you have to click buy button here. So you can see that we have insufficient funds, so we have to go purchase 3 times here coins. So notes here, we successfully purchased coins because we are in testing mode here inside Soomla. So basically we can go here and try purchase. Right now we have 155, so I can go here and buy a new life. So it's 22 right now, it's gonna be 23, as you can see here. So this is really awesome. Try purchase more, you have insufficient funds, and this is really awesome. So here, in case you want to purchase 5 lives, you can click here you can purchase it easily, because by default we in testing mode you have unlimited fund. You can purchase whatever, but on the real device you have to have a certain amount of money in case you want to test the purchase on the real device. But here in editing mode, as I said, you can work normally without any troubles or problems. All right, so this is perfectly tuned right now. I can go back to here. As you can see, we have virtual good. We pay 150 with this payment amount, and we purchase the virtual good. Here we just define the life pack. So in order to define your life pack, we define here virtual good. As you can see here, we use virtual good, and in order to notice the difference here, we have here virtual currency. We use virtual currency, which is another class, another type of items. Here for virtual good like life and life pack, we have to define something called virtual good. So we have virtual good, and we give it a name as we said. And here for the virtual good of life pack, we use something called single use pack. So here we use single use VG. Here we use single use pack VG. So this is something to be considered here all the time. In order to define a life pack of virtual goods like lives, you have to use this class. So we define virtual good, and here we give it a new single use pack virtual good, and here we give it the amount, which is the amount of the virtual goods. Here we have 5, and the name of it, and the description, and here the item ID of this virtual good product. So the item ID here is life underscore pack underscore 5 product ID, which is related to a purchasable with market item inside the Google Play Store, as we added in the previous lessons. So here we have new purchase with market. We just give it the ID, which is identical to the one in the Google Play Store, and here we give it the initial price, which is just a label for the life pack price here. So this is how you could define a virtual good like life, and how you could define a life pack for this virtual good, and how to make one purchasable with virtual item and the other one purchasable with market. In the next video, we just want to show you how to add more virtual goods, and how to make them wearable, and what is the concept of wearable products and virtual items in the next video. So until that time, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.